Guild has to be my favorite so
thank
far ever
you.
because it's bringing back every horrific memory I have of the San Diego Comic-Con. Like, full out.
That's good.
How did you get all of the guest stars? You have so many on there right now.
I know, it's a lot. It's a cameo fest. I just basically asked them to be on it, and they wanted to be on it. I wish I could say it was more complicated than that, but...
That is a lot less complicated than I thought that it would be.
Yeah, no, I just basically emailed them. I mean, I'm lucky enough to know them all. Like,
Did you
through
film it?
conventions.
Did you film it at the center in San Diego?
No, we didn't. We filmed it at Long Beach Comic Con.
Really?
And
Okay.
during the Long Beach Comic Con. And actually, there's Long Beach Comic Con next weekend, which we're going to be at as well, to kind of like appear at because they let us use their spring event to film at. So it was kind of like nice karma.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
What number BlizzCon is this for you guys?
I
4?
remember 2007, I came down and I borrowed my friend's pass and I handed out guild bookmarks in front of the convention center. And people threw them on the ground and stomped on them.
Oh,
But not
bet they're regretting
deliberately.
that now.
They were just like, "What's this?" They threw it on the ground. So it was. There's a scene in the season where I wrote Blades trying to give away his headshot, and people just kind of like.
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
actually based that on my experience in 2007 at BlizzCon. Cute.
This is probably like the biggest season of the guild yet. Like I would say, in
Certainly.
terms of like presentation, like you guys
Certainly.
went all out for this
We did go
season.
all out. It was the same budget as last year, but it was much bigger. So we had to call in a lot of favors.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had a guy named Mike Teeter in Tennessee, who's a WoW player, and he made all our signs for us for free.
Oh wow.
And we had a guy who was a fan who made our badges.
Now you're in the camera.
And we had the Long Beach who helped us shoot there, and we had it was just everything was all in favor.
So the key is to just get all WoW players to help your production. Just call in all the
true.
favors.
Well, I mean, you guys
it's-
were like super serious about like the merchandising and
Yeah.
like the tie-in stuff. Like I do some work with Cryptozoic, who's doing like
Yeah,
the
they're doing
guild
our
trading cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave out a special guild promo trading card tonight. Actually, there was this really nice article about you guys online saying like this is the way that they financed all of those
Yeah.
crazy things that they wanted to do this season based on basically the same budget as last year.
Yeah, no, we did a couple of product placement, and it wasn't like big companies. It was smaller companies
Right.
like Jones Soda and Cryptozoic and Steve Jackson Games that does Munchkin.
Right.
So it added up to enough for us to cover our budget, which was really cool because we got to use like indie people who are, it didn't feel like it was product placement everywhere. It felt like it was organic to what it didn't draw attention to itself.
Yeah.
And it was like companies that I like. So that was kind of the cool part about it.
Now,
Yeah.
are we going to see you guys come back for next season? Yes.
We're actually not, we don't know yet. I mean, we have to be picked up by Xbox
Right.
every year. So they have like another month to decide whether they want to do it or not. I mean,
Fingers crossed.
I know. I don't know what I mean,
I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have the Guild Awards.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I definitely have another season. If you watched the last episode, I ended it in a place that we could definitely do more. So I have a story to tell, and if Xbox, hopefully will pick us up because they've been really good partners. But if not, I guess I still own the show.
Right.
So we'll see what could happen otherwise. But I would love to work with Xbox again because they're really cool.
I think even if Xbox wouldn't pick it up, it's like the gamer's television is now the net, right? So it's
Yeah.
like it's online, it's on like a console, it's on something like that. So it's not really so much about television anymore.
It isn't. I mean, I don't know that a lot of my friends have cable anymore.
That's the thing. Like I worked in television for years, and I got into doing stuff on the net because everybody I would work with would be like, I don't have television, I don't have cable.
Nobody has cable.
It's like
too
we don't have it
expensive.
anymore. It doesn't even exist
But
anymore.
everybody has the internet.
It's true.
How many weeks do you guys shoot? Like, what's a production schedule like
I think we shot 15 days, so it was like 2.5
Wow.
weeks.
for the whole
There's a little-
season?
we usually shoot
How many
13.
episodes is that?
12.
12 episodes in 15
12
days?
episodes,
Nice.
15 days. It took a little bit longer than normal because we were on location a lot. And then we had a couple pickup days, like Neil Gaiman. He only came into town for like a half a day on our day off, so we all had to get together and like
What
5
was that
people.
like working with him?
Oh, he was amazing. Like, I'm a huge fan, so I was like, I couldn't believe he agreed to do it. But I know him from Twitter, and
Yeah.
I just asked him. I was like, hey, I have this part. Do you want to do it? And everybody was like fangirling and fangirling out over him because
Gil Gaiman is kind of like the nerd equivalent of like a rock
he
star.
is like the Mick
you know?
He is kind of, he is.
Yeah,
he kind of
Yeah.
is. He is a rock star for sure.
He thinks so too, but
yeah. No, he's a very nice guy.
he is.
Yeah.
I think the whole like theme that you guys were able to pull off this season with like basing the whole thing in just one convention, like that's so cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I was gonna do some at the houses, but I didn't want people to shoot at my house anymore because they put rings on my table. Is that weird?
No.
People put rings on my table when they shoot at my house, so I was like, never shooting at my house again.
No. That's
I got
not
mad.
weird.
Use a coaster. How hard is it?
Seriously.
It's very difficult.
It's not difficult at
Apparently
all. I
it is.
provided them. I
Just got
put
lots of
coasters
rings.
underneath people's drinks when
Maybe
they were
they wanted to
eating.
make their mark at your house. Like, I
They
was
made
there.
it, and then they peed on my floor too.
They did. Wow, they
Like
rings and
accidentally.
pee.
Guys,
Say what?
I think you got another episode here.
Is
You
this
got
a
another
story
episode.
that you have to
Rings
tell?
There
and
was
pee.
one bathroom, but men are not very accurate when they pee. And if you, I don't understand their.
You know, it's a challenge at times. It takes years to master. Some
Don't you
people
clean
just
up?
it does. I'm almost there. It's kind of like being level 80, not quite there.
Yeah, level 80 with
if
your
you have to go
penis,
really
Amy.
bad, you go a little further back. Oh, I'm really gonna push it this time. It's like when you fight somebody at a little higher level than you, and you make it.
But if you don't make it, you clean up after yourself,
You
right?
know,
You're
you
like,
might be
well, that
busy.
didn't
You gotta
work.
get back to the raid, or you gotta get back to,
No excuse.
you don't want to get kicked out of the PvP ground. You just, I'll get it later. Then it dries up, and you never think it was there unless you get a black light on it.
This is
know?
a really far analogy you take it.
You got told a little too much.
He took it. He took it to the next level. Like we are
Oh, far on that
above
one.
above and
I was
beyond
like
the
on
Call of
stage or
Duty
something.
right
I
now.
was like on the comic
9,000
thing.
here.
I'm done for the night.
Yeah.
So Felicia, like, how do you feel about the success that the show has found? Like, you know,
I mean, it's really cool. I just keep going. I mean, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But then, we're still on a web scale, so it like gets
Right.
harder and harder, to be honest with you. Like, in a good way. It's just more and more and more stuff. And like, I did another web series this year for Dragon Age, and like doing both at the same time was really difficult, just to be able to manage all of it.
Good.
We got a box at the Cryptozoic offices last week that had all of the Guild Season 1 costumes in it.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
you
gosh.
guys, we shredded costumes for you.
Yes.
And like you kept calling, Cryptozoic like is releasing the trading cards, right? And
Right.
like some of the trading cards have pieces of wardrobe that we
Yeah,
wore.
uh-huh.
And like you guys kept asking for more, and we were like, that's our wardrobe. Like nobody's giving up their clothes because it's our actual clothes.
Those are the clothes that I have to wear tomorrow, Cryptozoic. Like this is
true.
my actual clothing.
Amy was very upset. She was like, she's like, this is a so-and-so designer that I don't remember. She's very into her clothing, Amy.
I picked up some of the clothes. Like I kind of feel bad that we have to shred this up. Like
I
clearly
know,
this is
let
an
me just
important
tell
piece of
you.
wardrobe.
I'm totally confused by this conversation. It's
No,
like
look,
an inside
all right.
thing. What are you guys
All right,
doing?
listen.
The
we are
trading cards.
putting out Guild
yeah.
trading cards, right?
Right.
Okay, and the like when you open up the pack, you have a chance to find a wardrobe card in them.
Oh,
right?
a piece of their
Yeah, it's
wardrobe
cool.
comes in.
Actually, yes.
What?
Yes,
That we actually
it's
wore.
Crazy.
That's
So we
an
were like,
awesome
what
little-
can we actually give up that we're not wearing currently?
Right.
To
Like,
be able to shred for these cards.
like, what clothes can we afford to give up right
I
now?
gave away my pajama pants from, I think it's from season 1, episode, the last episodes. I wore some pajama pants.
Your
Yep.
pajama pants?
Yeah.
Oh, come
You remember
on.
those? This man right here knows my pants. You have a good eye.
Those are like a sentimental gift.
It's true.
So anyway,
And they were probably comfy
No.
too, weren't they?
they were
Bright red
comfy.
right now,
They
bright
were.
red.
They were hot though. It's LA and they were flannel, so
Yeah.
giving them up was okay.
Yeah, but I was looking at him like this is pretty cool, but like this isn't like you guys are some like major
No.
network show where you have
You
like
have doubles,
dozens of
yeah.
copies of the same piece.
No,
of,
no, these are
wardrobe.
our actual clothes. Like I don't have
She
any
doesn't have-
pajama
Take these
pants
clothes
now.
out
She
of
doesn't
my
have-
closet.
She doesn't
to
have
give them
pajama
to you.
pants anymore.
Right.
Now I wear
like-
90s or like, unless I get a free pair of pajama pants somewhere. Most of my wardrobe is free gamer shirts.
It's like, well, I'll send you these pajama pants, but you guys have to mail me some new ones.
Yeah, I need some new pajama pants.
That's what the deal was. So, if you could do like the craziest thing possible with like a brand new season of the Guild, what would you do?
Well, Jeff Lewis wants to go to Hawaii, like the Brady Bunch,
Yes. That would be. Yes.
but I'm
No,
like,
you should totally do that.
well, I mean, that's a good idea. If
Use like a lawn gnome instead of the tiki thing.
Yeah.
you know, everybody's got an idea. This would be lovely.
My ideas are always the best, though.
It's true.
You know,
It's
even
true.
Robin liked my
Yeah,
ideas.
I was really pleasantly surprised at like the plethora of celebrities. Like you know.
I know. I didn't want to get too like hoary
When
about
Nathan
it.
Right.
Fillion showed up, I just went.
Yeah, that was crazy. But he had asked to be in the show a lot.
Fantastic.
What's going on at BlizzCon though? What should I be looking out for?
Pandas, just pandas.
From
Pandas. Just
what we've
pandas.
heard, there is a new World of Warcraft expansion involving panda people in some way.
I'm excited about that. That's always been the speculation though, every year though, right?
We're
Sort of,
looking
yeah.
at a Diablo 3 trailer, possibly.
Yeah, and probably a release date for it too.
and
For
I bet,
Diablo
yeah.
3.
That's
Diablo 3
exciting.
release date, sure.
We should be
Very
hearing more about StarCraft 2, Heart of the Swarm.
I'm not a
The next
StarCraft
expansion.
player, but
Yeah.
I played all of the Diablo classes. I like the wizard the best.
I played the wizard, and the wizard just felt the most powerful to me. Like,
Well, is she? Yeah,
With the
she was
lightning?
kind of OP. Yeah, a little bit, but
do
like,
that again
that's why it was
for the
fun.
people at home. That's not at me, though. Wow, I'm scared.
Did you play a
great.
girl or a boy wizard?
a boy wizard.
Oh, okay.
I'm still waiting for a Diablo 3 beta key because I want to play like the Witch Doctor.
Oh, the
That
Witch
one
Doctor.
sounds
My
really
son wants to
cool.
play
I don't
Witch
know. I
Doctor.
remember a Witch
Yeah.
Doctor 2 years ago when her boobs were like around her navel. Remember that?
Oh, right?
Because you got to be really old to be the witch doctor.
No, you do. Well, no.
That's-
Now they
you
made
gotta
a.
rule.
They gave her a lift, but like
It's
I don't know
Because
if
she's
it
not a
is.
doctor. She got some.
Now they started to make
Yeah.
the female
Goes,
witch doctor
you know.
kind of look like Halle Berry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
she's
know,
a
like,
little
kinda
hotter.
pretty to
But
rough.
seriously,
Probably
does
be
anybody
like a
remember
glitch
that
like
art
Swordfish.
where they literally
Yeah.
lifted her boob like
Yeah,
2 to
yeah,
3
yeah.
inches?
Yeah.
Just
No,
one?
it's up off.
Yeah.
She only lifted
Yeah.
one?
I mean, no, to both.
Oh, you said boobs. I wasn't sure.
It's like back
Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
That would be weird.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun.
But then the Demon Hunter also looked just like Kate Beckinsale from
It's
Underworld.
true.
Good
It's true. She
call.
does.
I know, and
That's
she's
why I'm going to
pretty.
play the Demon Hunter.
I tried to play her because I like looking at her, but the wizard's is better.
Wait, you got to play these?
Yeah, I got a beta key. Is that bad?
Lucky.
Is that bad? I'm sorry.
Like 1,022,000.
Yeah.
I just get
I
nothing.
feel-
I get no love.
You're
I mean,
hitting
I-
F5.
I don't get free clothes in Hollywood or anything.
I have free clothes.
You get free clothes?
No, I said I don't have, but I felt like you alluded that I got free clothes.
Yeah, you do.
What free
This
clothes
is
do I
free. Everything you're wearing is free.
No way, this was Little Folks Shop. Like $12. Tell me it's free. Nothing's free. Nothing's free. Love's not even free.
So you
Pay for that. Wait, not that. No, I don't mean it that way.
Wait, what just happened?
So you just had the whole Dragon Age DLC that was dedicated
Yes.
basically to your character, and that must have felt pretty cool.
It was very cool. The whole process was really super hard, but really cool because I got to do full mocap and voice
Oh, wow.
vocap for that, and then we did the whole web series. And like the last couple episodes have a lot of stunts and special effects in them,
Right.
Which was like nothing we've ever done on the guild, that's for sure. So overseeing all that was like a lesson in filmmaking. And then, but I really think they did an awesome job. If you're a fan of that game,
Right.
they did a really good job with the lore and like my character, taking it from the web series script and like putting her in a DLC. I mean, people seem to like it. Even people are like, "I hate that bitch," and I thought it was good. Like that's the best. That's the best compliment on the internet.
That's
you
just
can
the
get.
internet. That's
No,
just
no,
the-
Felicia Day.
Well, believe me, the internet, I've seen it all. But especially, I think the hardest thing on the internet is to get somebody who hates your guts to admit that you did something okay.
Yeah.
Like that's the hardest. So like you see one of those, you're like, oh, I guess I did a good job, man.
Yeah.
So we have people that are watching this stream right now.
Uh huh.
Where can they find the Dragon Age stuff?
Oh, they can
Plug it for us.
They can go to what's on the Machinima YouTube channel, but that's kind of hard to navigate sometimes.
Yeah.
So you can go to my blog, FeliciaDay.com, and I have a blog entry with the embeds.
Cool.
Or you can look at my Facebook fan page, which is Felicia Day, and I've embedded them, so it's a little bit easier to find.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you.
We have a lot of big fans watching from home. The people who couldn't make it here tonight, who couldn't be part of this 1,000-strong audience.
I know there's a lot of
Kind
people
a
here.
Big group here.
It's pretty cool.
I'm sure that they would appreciate a little shout out, a little hello, anything
Hi
that
guys.
you could say.
I can't see any screen. I would shout out
I think the
individual
camera's
people.
right
You're that one. You're that
Oh,
kind there.
so we've been on camera this whole time?
The whole time.